Kenya's and East Africa's finest. Going by how you've seen the campaign ongoing, the media coverage, the lobbying, is he indeed Africa's finest?
I think the first question to ask is whether the way we are approaching this campaign is the way it should be approached, because there is a sense in which we are feeding the public with the idea that Africa will vote for Raila. It's not Africa who is going to vote for Raila. Raila will be voted in by African heads of states. And remember, there is no delegation of that vote. For example, President William Ruto cannot send my friend Abraham Kidiki to go and vote on his behalf. He can't. So it's a vote that is very unique. To the circumstances that the considerations that are made in the election are not necessarily a manifesto. You're not supposed to fight for these things from a manifesto. Remember, this is an executive position. It is the skills you take, the energy you take there which will count, because already the agenda is set. And the agenda is set in two meetings. One, the February meeting, that normally occur in Addis Ababa, and the second meeting that occurs outside Addis Ababa. Yeah. Between those two meetings, the entire African agenda is set. So what they are looking for is not those who have better policies or who do not have better policies. It's about those who are able to implement policies already adopted by Africa. But the sense I'm getting here is that the candidates will come and sell their agenda. Not really. This is an executive position. I imagine if you're the African heads of state, who is currently the chair of the African Union, we could call him the president of Africa, the president of Mauritania. That would now talk about what policies we're talking about. But this is a very, by the way, it's a very junior position, in the AU position, because they are hierarchies. And it is now the supervision of the ambassadors of countries, other countries, who sit in Addis Ababa in their monthly meeting and so on. So this is an executive. So I think in Kenya and elsewhere where we're doing this debate, we seem to be holding the wrong end of the stick. This is a kind of an interview for an Equity Bank CEO, not the chairman of the board and not the directors. It's an interview of the, TV47 CEO, kind of, on a continental scale. Okay. On a continental scale. I put these statements at the beginning so that we don't begin talking about dogs and hot dogs. One is an easy snack, the one is a very dangerous canine. So let's get our footing correct from the outset.
Yes. Professor